Right, welcome back to another update vid. Probably the final one. I think it'll be fully updated. So, this is my Accord CL9. Used to be Tairbird, daily road car. And I ended up selling most of the bits off it. Once I bought my BM that I use every day, I sold the turbo kits, sold the coilovers and a few other stuff. Back when it was just a road car. So I was at a bit of a loss as to what to do with it. And I really like it. I love the shape of these. And the chassis is really good. Dual wishbone at the front. Multi-link rears. So I thought it might make a good race car, but wouldn't everything. So that's what I'm going to do eventually, bit by bit. As you can see, I've got a livery on it now. This is like based off like a Rothman's colour scheme. So that's the motor for it. This was destined for the Primera originally, but I think it's going to be a bit wasted on the Primera. And due to the Accord being so heavy, if I run this motor, it will probably work out that I can run it in like a 240 brake horse per tonne class of racing, which a lot of things are in this country. So road sports that we race the EG in, that has a 240 brake horse class B. And something else that's sort of taken off this year is the Honda's on Track Championship. And I think the top class in that is 240 brake horse per tonne. So it would fit into multiple classes of different styles of racing depending what we want to do. So yeah, so this is a K24 and it's got FD2 pistons in it, or FD2, 86mm FD2 style pistons, cast. It's got forged rods in it. It's got Skunk 2 drop-in cams. These URBX throttle bodies, which need some work to use. I think we've been through this before on the channel, but yeah. So this manifold is a rear-wheel drive manifold for my Cadet. So, but yeah, so this should probably do about 270, 280 brake. We might be a bit limited because it's quite high compression ratio. I think it works out about 13:1. So we might be quite limited how much ignition we can run on pump fuel, but we'll see. So yeah, basically if we get this down to maybe 1150, then it'll just about be about the right power to weight. So with that in mind, as I said, this used to be a road car. It did have bucket seats in it, but it had full interior basically, except for the back seat. So I started stripping it out, as you can see. Cut the boot floor out. Cut the rear shelf out. That's just roughly done for now. I was just seeing what sort of weight I was getting out of it when I cut stuff. But yeah, all needs tidying up and neatening and maximising. I'll be able to cut all the doors out. Obviously put legs and windows in, make some, because I don't think they do a kit. This cage Josh made for me, just a rear cage, but I think we can just add to this. I'm going to take the dash out, take the full end wiring loom out, and either strip it right back to the bare minimum wires or literally just make a new one. I'm not sure yet. But like, this dash is huge. There's all the heater stuff to take out yet. So yeah, I think it's doable. I have seen a couple of people building these, and they've even cut these C-pillars out. They've cut these strengths out the roof. Yeah, so I think there is a fair bit of weight to get out of it. As it stood as a road car, it was 1,290 kilograms. And that was when it was turbo, so I had all the extra weight of turbo kit, intercooler, you know, all that stuff. So obviously NA, it should be a fair bit lighter. So yeah, I did delivery. That's my old bonnet when I used to be turboed, so I've had to cover the holes up somehow, but it doesn't look too bad. This is a border style bonnet vent, what you found on MR2s. I put the ducts in down here, like you found on the Super Tourers from the late 90s. Well, the Japanese Super Tourers. And then I started doing a spoiler. Basically just the basic legs for it. The blade is kicking about somewhere. But yeah, they need all shaping and stuff yet, but I was just getting the height and whatnot. So the trunk, boot lid, trunk, we're not American. The trunk is, the boot is all cut out. The bonnet underneath is all cut out. As I say, I'm going to cut the doors. And I think we'll get somewhere near. So it's on yellow speed coilovers. Need to order some camber arms, as you can see, because we're struggling a bit there. So basically I'm going to be able to share these wheels, which are 10x17, and these 11x18, two forge, between the EG and this. Because obviously the EG is running slicks, but we will keep AO52s on for wets, so they'll come in useful for this. So it'll be 11x18 on the front or 10x17 depending. These are 10x17 on the back, just a much higher offset. So I think we'll be able to run like 255, 245 stagger, or the 295, 245 stagger, depending what it needs. So yeah, yellow speed coilovers, need some camber arms, need the rear arms. So they're all still to get. What else? Not a lot really. Well, I say that, but brakes wise, it's got the upgrade on the back, but it's got 300 mils on the back, but I'm going to go back down to the stock disc just to save a bit of weight. And on the front, it's got Acura Brembos. It's basically the same caliper as an Evo, and that is an S2000 disc. So I'll probably just get a two-piece version of that, save a bit more weight. But yeah, so that's where we're up to with that. Once the third gen's finished, I'm going to crack on with this some more and start cutting the doors and stuff. But yeah, should be good. The only thing I don't have for it is a gearbox. Well, I've got a gearbox, but just a stock one. So I'm looking, I've got an EP3 gearbox somewhere down there, I think. So I think we'll get the gears out of that, maybe do a short 4, 5, 6 and maybe even a shorter final drive as well. I think that'd be good. But yeah, that's something for the future. Definitely won't be this year, obviously. Maybe next year. I still need to get my license and stuff to go racing properly. But I think it'd be good. We could maybe do, me and Josh could maybe do endurance races and split the drive. I think that'd be quite good. He suggested maybe the road sports, and at the pit stop we swap drivers. So yeah, like I said, they're a great chassis, so I think it'll do pretty well if we can get the weight to where we need to be. So yeah, that's your TSX stroke Accord update. Alright, thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one.